Hi guys, welcome to a first-person replay. This is a ShadowHawk 5M game. I wanted to show some of the basic tactics that you can have in a ShadowHawk with ballistic setup. So this mech just has two UAC 5s on it, or ultra autocannon 5s. So they do 5 damage each shot. The ultra autocannon will fire pretty much as fast as you click, but with a chance to jam. So it can do some really nice DPS if you can keep your cursor on the target. So
artillery strike online.
So right now what we're trying to do is we're going to get to this location. This is kind of the center point of the map. And we're staying with our teammates because this is assault. So if we're not assaulting the base, we want to kind of be with our teammates so that we have good firing lines. Take a Goth shot here. It's not a whole lot of damage. He was a good ways away, but still don't want him to do it again, so we're going to cut over to the other side. I see my teammates are forming up and firing over this ridge line, so I want to see if they're actually shooting a mech or just turrets. It looks like they're just shooting turrets at this point, so.
Target acquired.
So I have mechs on the ridge line, so it's safe to come up and over here and see what's up. Alright, well, there's no mechs here. See a mech behind me here. Hits me a little bit. I'm going to turn and give him some shots so he comes back. Oh, and there's artillery strike. Try and get out of the way. Get hit by one of them. It's not that much damage. It's okay. So it looks like they've gone tunnel. And I don't know at this point how many of them have gone tunnel, so we don't want to peek out and go down in their firing line because we'll die really quick. This is a medium mech, so its armor is not as heavy, I guess, as an assault, or so we don't really want to get open. Now this is a heavy right here. We want to make sure that he pays for coming out into the open. Our teammates are doing a pretty good job of making him pay.
New target acquired.
And if their team pushes up any more, they're gonna take fire from everyone on this slope. So we want to make sure that we can punish them if they try and come up. Because if they come up and take the high ground, then we're in a really bad spot. So holding this position is not too bad. When it looks like they're not gonna come up, we want to come up and see if we can get some shots in on their heads.
New target acquired.
So if they're going to be stationary in the tunnel, we want to come after them and hit them a little bit. This guy over here, I'm surprised he hadn't died yet. So we want to put some shots in him until he does.
New
There he
target
goes.
acquired.
Kid Fox him around the corner and hit him once or twice.
Online.
I know there's some people below me here. I want to try and spec them out.
New target acquired.
There's a log target, so we know where one is now. Put some shots in on him. A couple misses there. With ballistic mechs, you really don't want to miss, because every round you miss is damage that you can't get back. Whereas with energy and things of that nature, you can just wait to cool down and shoot again. But
Target destroyed.
we want to try and put shots on these guys as quickly as we can to try and help our teammates out. Thought I might have hit my teammate there, but it didn't register. So these guys came over the ridge line. We're the only people up top, so you don't want to stay in their path. So we need to come over here, get out of their way. That was kind of a mistake. I didn't mean to fall down there. But. So here I go in front of this cataphract. It's probably not the best decision, so I want to keep going as fast as I can, get out of his way.
Artillery strike online.
And right here I can come up next to this Victor who's pushing up. They'll primary the Victor over me, so and get a good spot here. Now that mech just shut down from firing those ERPPCs, so make sure you put good damage in on him while he's just chilling there. This Raven's been shooting me for a while, so time to make him back up. Back to the direwolf since he came up. Now direwolves just do an amazing amount of damage. He actually took off my right torso there. But had I not been peppering him while he was overheated, he probably would have killed me there with a second shot. This guy overheats a little bit too, so make sure we put in good damage on him. Weapons jam, so I'm gonna pull back for a second until they come back up. Both guns are up. Time to come over a little bit. And my teammate's pushing really good here, so I'm able to get over the hill without really taking any damage. Now we don't want to push out any further here because their team is most likely right around that edge. And the further we push out, the more of them that are going to be able to shoot us or have firing lines on us. So since their team has a better position, we're just going to pull back. We currently have the kill advantage right now, so this guy pushes up, so I'm thinking he might stay, but he's not going to. So just put in a couple rounds and get back. At this point of the match, because we have more kills than they do, we're winning. If the game ends right now, we'll win and they'll lose. So they have to do something drastic to kind of pull things back. Now if they come over that hill, we have a pretty good firing line going on right now. We'll have 4 mechs shooting them, which is good. So they're probably not going to try that. So they're going to try and do some other strategy. So we'll give them a second, try and figure out what they want to do. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I have left on my team to work with. 2 guys aren't showing up on the list, so I'm trying to figure out what they are. Never really able to determine it though. Locust and the Griffin show up. It's probably the Raven or something like that. It seems like all of our lights are up, so we have good coverage on the map. They're really fast, they'll be able to stop any flanks or anything like that. So I kind of want to watch the ridge line, and I was hoping to get up on this hill, which may have been a bad idea because I don't have any guns in the arms. I thought they may have been pushing around here, but it was just one mech, and he didn't have any guns, so it's nothing really to worry about. If he ends up going to our base, our turrets will end up killing him, so. I want to make sure they're not going to push tunnel again. Would have been a pretty good strategy. But we do have the high ground. So I figure with that guy pulling all our attention over there, they'll probably try a saddle push again, since that's where they were. So I want to make sure that someone's guarding the saddle. And since no one is right now, I can be this guy. One of our lights is going back to take care of the Panther, so he doesn't take too much of our base.
Is being captured.
So I figure I want to get in the best position to kind of evade fire if they do come over the saddle. If I stay to one of the sides, especially this side, I can shoot them with very little chance that they'll be able to hit me very well. But I am really hurt, so we want to try and watch out for incoming fire. If they take out my center or hit the right side, it'll hurt the center. And if they take out my right torso, we have no guns left, so pretty much anywhere we get hit at this point is bad. So I see a mech come over. I want to try and get out of his way as much as I can. Take some shots to the back, it's not really a problem though. I want to tell my team that someone came over saddle. I actually did it in all chat instead of team. I was kind of scared about that, but it'll be okay. So I can see this green laser is firing toward one of my friendlies. Not really sure which one it is. what I can see here. It looks like it's a mech that has ECM, but he's giving him a little bit back. So at this point I think it's only that mech, so I'm okay to push up a little bit. See my lock here. Scope it. Oh, got the kill. It was a hunchback from earlier that I was putting shots on, so I don't feel too bad about stealing that. So the ridge line looks clear, there's no fire coming over. I'm going to tell my team that. There's a light mech up in the top left. He's running up that mountain. He wants to get a better visual of what's over that hill. So we can go ahead and count it as they aren't going to come across it. I see that Gauss fire come out and I'm so scared. Do not want to get hit with Gauss right now. Even at that range, it'd probably do about 10, 15, because that guy has triple Gauss, so. I want to tell my team what he has, so they might not be looking. He's really a threat, because having triple Gauss, that's 45 damage within like 600 meters, which all of my team is closer than that now, so I want to make sure that they're aware that he can one-shot them pretty easily.
New target acquired.
So we want to get over here and help my team now that we know that the ridge is clear. Or the saddle's clear, rather. And I don't want to go straight ahead here, because if I jump jet over that hill, I'll be right in the firing line of that direwolf. That's just not something I want to do, so we'll take the second to try and come up the hill so that we don't have clear sight lines. We're able to engage on our own terms.
Fuel at 0%. Target acquired.
So we want to make sure that we put in a couple of shots here on the direwolf. He looked like he was able to sustain that amount of fire, so we want to make sure that there's enough fire that he's kind of scared and pulls back. Being in between those buildings there, our lights are able to kind of circle around him and put in some good shots on him. And we want him to try and make him to where he thinks he's surrounded, so he's not really focusing anyone down. Take a shot there. Probably shouldn't have taken. I was pretty sure it was going to hit the building, so. But he's going to come out in the open here. Our lights are doing a good job of circling around him, making him feel like he's not safe where he was. He was able to get a couple hits on him. Now here we only have 6 rounds left, so I need to really save these for kind of a defensive fire to make someone turn their face. Be scared of me. No one's scared of a mech that's not shooting at him, so I want to kind of keep some ammo. Here I can see my teammates are kind of circling around him pretty good. I want to join in if I can. If I could have got on that building, it would have been nice, but just not enough jump jets. The second mech ends up being behind me. I was able to target him, and I can see now that he's really hurt, so I can turn around and maybe take him out here. Now one of those shots I missed and hit his other torso. And just didn't have enough to kill him, but teammate was able to finish him off. So now we're completely out of ammo. So our one purpose is to kind of be a meat shield and help our lights maybe kill this direwolf. What I didn't realize at this time was that there was only 30 seconds left in the match. Probably would have been better just to, you know, pull back and let him do his own thing. But since we have a little bit of health, I can maybe help the lights take this guy down. And I was able to show my left side there, and he popped the left instead of my center, which was good. We want to try and do it again here so our light can get in position. So we'll show the back, let him take a hit, and then turn our left, and he pops the left torso. Very predictable, but I mean, we showed him very little. And that was the end of the game. He didn't actually end up dying, but we were able to, I think our lights would have had him. So let's see what we did in damage here. Oh, yeah, pretty close to 500. It's pretty good with this mech. 2 kills, 8 assists. Yeah, not bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.